Yo, what's up? This is Project Dropout podcast here with my boys Dwight and Tristan.
Yep, back at it again.
What's
Doing
up?
this shit.
What's up? Good
So-
shit.
First topic, who's gonna take us away?
Shit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go into it.
Oh, I thought, what were you guys talking about?
So
This guy's-
in Minnesota, there was after the whole George Floyd protest and stuff like that. The people over there, like the officials, they kind of made a pledge that they were going to reform policing as we know it, was the quote. But like literally nothing has changed like at all in Minnesota, and they pretty much almost given up on it because I don't know. I feel like the problem is honestly is that they had this huge protest there, right? And I feel like most of the people that were there didn't actually live there. So they had all these people telling them that they wanted this to change, but maybe that wasn't actually representative of the people that lived there. So I don't know. Yeah.
So no changes went about? Like nobody has voted on any policies?
No, so they tried apparently to like create policies and stuff like that, but nobody wanted.
Okay. Kind of whack. It didn't go anywhere? That's funny.
They were just like, we're gonna change everything, guys. It's gonna be completely different, and then like nothing happened for like 4 months.
And you're saying that's because they had random people coming up into the city?
Well, I'm trying to think of like why that would happen.
Okay.
And because like really, it literally was people just from fucking a bunch of people like showing up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe that's a problem.
Shit, I mean, it just takes months, you know? It takes months of just consistent hard work, you know? Sometimes things don't change that
Wow.
quickly.
Safe answer.
What was even the... what the fuck? Hold on. What was it? What policies did they even want? Did you know?
From what I remember, when the George Floyd stuff specifically in Minnesota was happening, they were saying that they were going to get rid of the police department in general and make a new one. And I don't think that's happened.
I mean, yeah, people would just probably just realize like, oh, that's pretty fucking dumb. You know, I don't think we should get rid of the police department. What do you mean make a new one?
So they're gonna dissolve the one they had currently,
Yeah.
and make a completely new one, because they say that racism is systemic, right?
Yeah.
So they have to build it from the ground up again
Okay.
to avoid that. I don't know.
Sounds inconvenient, you know? Go through the whole process of rebuilding something while less crimes are going on, and there's a lot of shit going on that police officers are useful for and effective for.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I feel like it's a problem in itself to just be like, okay, we're going to be firing our entire police department and retraining an entire new police department. You know, I just feel like there's going to be a weird gap. I mean, I feel at the same time though it could be like they're training people and they have to stay like the old ones there at the same time.
Yeah.
But when the training's done, they just fire all the old people.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, at least it gives a chance for the people to show that they're not fucking crazy. Because, like, if they act out, then it's like, okay, yeah, it's the fucking people's fault. But if they, like, keep shit calm, then who knows? It might have been the police. But at least now we get to see.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Because you know how they're... Obviously, police force is going to be low. They're retraining and all that. They're not going to have, like, fucking full police cars out there.
Isn't it cost a
patrolling.
lot of fucking money to have an entire police department, like, paying for their salary, while also paying for an entire new...
Well, that's what I'm saying. At least now we get to see if the people are really fucking crazy and we need police. Which I'm pretty sure might happen because, like, I mean, the riots, there was so many people who just did stupid shit. And once again, it was a bigger crowd, but now we get to see it, like, on a smaller crowd, I guess. So
yeah. I mean, the only problem is that, like, none of this change is actually happening. So there literally is nothing
Nothing there. There's no
the
merit.
problem.
It's just fucking... just talk.
Yeah. Well, because I remember the article that I read that was talking about a little bit was also saying, like, it's like another example of politicians just being, like, seeing a crowd in front of them and being like, okay, now this is how we get votes, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hear all these people chanting for them and shit, and they're like, I'll tell you whatever you want to hear. And then they're like, okay, well, maybe it's not realistic, never mind. But, yeah.
No, yeah, politicians just like to do that shit, you know? Just kind of suck people's fucking cocks. Just tell them what they want to hear and just fucking, just want the people to nut on them. And that's it. Just walk away, wipe it off, and just be like, okay. Call me back like 5 years later when you got another problem.
It's kind of crazy though. Something else I wanted to bring up was like the amount of ads I've been seeing. I don't know if it's like that in other states, probably is, but they're just like the amount of ads I see like, oh guys, register to vote, get ready to vote.
A lot. Fucking Instagram, Twitter, they all want me to vote.
I hate the fact that shit's on Instagram. Shit really bugs me.
Why?
It's like always there, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's so fucking like, you can tell it's such a like political scheme. Like they're like, it's just so fucking nasty that shit's on social media. Like that shit should not be on social media.
Okay. You don't
like,
think politics should be on social media?
Fuck no.
At least
so many people.
Company. I mean,
yeah, so many. Like that's
scary.
such a fucking. That's like almost as bad as the news companies pushing one president more than the other.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, that shit's nasty to see on social media. And then you have people going, oh, I vote for this president because in this year, and it's like, bitch, they paid you like fucking $2,000 to say this shit. Just do one post and we won't bother you, or like just do one post for like $2,000. That shit's nasty.
Well, they want you to exercise your right to vote because
yeah, but
it's a fucking
that shit's so.
I just don't get it in California.
Democracy.
Yeah, because like California, they're telling people like, oh, get out there and vote. Like young people, get out there and vote. But like California, every year is the same shit. So I don't know what.
Well, no, we got some good props. Last year was it last year that weed was legalized?
Are we talking about elections, right? Or are we talking about like individual like court?
Well, I mean the election, like.
State
So
are you talking about the presidential election? Or are you talking about like?
Well, I mean like
props
in California when it comes to like electing people and also like nominating a president, right? It's fucking Democrat every time.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the props and like the taxes and all.
Oh,
that.
I mean that changes every fucking time.
Yeah. That's I thought you were talking about that. Okay, that does matter, but not the presidential one. Either way, it's kind of fucked.
Yeah. The thing is, like, let's say if you were fucking Republican, you might as well not live here. Like, don't even bother going to the fucking poll. Because, like, you're not gonna win it.
California's a blue state, huh?
I get what you mean. I mean, they just tell you to vote, but you already know what the fuck.
Like, they tell you to vote, but it's like California is going to give the points to the fucking whatever Democrat candidate. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the electoral vote. I mean, the popular vote doesn't really mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything.
So it's kind of if it had some fucking merit to it, then it would be like, okay, you could hear the voices from anybody.
What's Trump again? Trump is Republican, right?
Yeah, Trump.
Okay, yeah.
You could hear any voice from any state. It wouldn't matter because it's all counted for as a popular vote. But the popular vote doesn't really matter.
The popular, because the way it does matter, I guess technically, right? Because the popular vote, the way electoral college works now, to my understanding, what I've been told about and what I've read and watched about it, is that the people that control it, they just go, who did my state vote for? Okay, I vote for them, and the points go to that person. So basically, it does matter. It's just like you say popular vote, right? Like certain states aren't worth as much as other ones. So, like, they might get more votes, technically speaking, but it's like...
I remember learning that.
It's not really worth as much.
Yeah, because every state, on average, gets, like, 2 votes, no? And then there's certain state, like, it's, like, 4.
We get, like, fucking...
We get 56 votes, I think. Yeah, we have a lot of votes.
I think it's for the...
population.
I think it's for the...
What was I thinking of those
fucking...
2 votes, then?
Alaska only gets, like, 2 votes, because nobody lives in Alaska. It's a big
Wait, what the fuck is it again? It's the Senate and the House, right?
Yeah.
I think we're talking about the House.
Yeah.
Like, we have like a fuck ton of
House representatives.
Yeah.
Who vote?
Yeah. Well, anyways,
everybody gets 2.
Politics. What do you guys think about the whole Ruth girl dying and Trump trying to replace her immediately?
Oh, that one girl who died. Yeah, the fucking Supreme Court.
Yeah, I mean, her fucking legacy is that she just held on for life for a couple of years out of pure spite.
Yeah, out of pure spite for like not having Trump pick for the fucking.
This dude's a savage though. He's trying to replace her instantly. That man.
Well, yeah, because that was his whole issue. He was like, this lady needs to retire.
He had her assassinated, dude.
She was
sick. A hit on her.
She had cancer.
She literally had cancer. And she was like, nah, I'm not gonna retire. I'm just gonna keep doing that.
She was trying to hold off until like somebody, a Democratic guy went.
Yeah. And then I remember as soon as she died, there were like Democrat fucking like senators and shit being like, you know what, guys, I think we should hold off on picking a new judge until after the election.
Well, no, because they were arguing about that. The whole reason they want to hold off is because Trump's like in such a rush to get rid of Obamacare, and as soon as that judge gets appointed, that shit's gone.
Probably.
I mean, maybe.
Which is kind of fucked because
they already
she already got appointed today.
Didn't they already get rid of that shit though, like years ago?
Obamacare? Nah, that shit's still going. It's called Medicare or something like that.
Okay.
A lot of people still have it, but as soon as that shit disappears, damn, a lot of people.
No, yeah, he just announced the new Supreme Court justice. A lady called something. Something.
Very knowledgeable about
Come here for hardcore facts.
I mean, I was reading about it and then I forgot her fucking name because Dominick came in.
We're not a fucking politics.
We are a public podcast. We know all the information about all of this.
Oh, her name is Amy Coney Barrett.
What a name.
She sounds like a fucking TV star.
Yeah, she sounds like a fictional character.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's white, you know?
White.
What does that matter, huh?
She's got blue eyes.
I remember one of the candidates that was up for the, that Trump picked was like a black lady or something like that. Like one of like the people that he picked to like to be.
See, Trump's not racist.
No, it was funny because I think if you actually picked her, right, like what would Democrats actually do?
Who picked who?
Like the black lady.
What black lady?
To be the Supreme Court justice.
I was thinking about the fucking lady.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, the Supreme Court justice.
No, I know, but you missed your whole thing. That's
yeah, I understand.
Yeah, what black lady are you talking about?
So one of the candidates to be Supreme Court justice was a black woman.
Oh, cool.
And so I was saying, what would Democrats even, what could they possibly say?
They would glitch out because they'd be like, this is not even, she's a fake black.
She's a fake black. She's like Drake.
Yeah.
She barely gets by.
It wouldn't even make sense. They'd be like, no, because that wouldn't even work under our book.
Cute, dude.
Exactly. It's just like Donald Trump doesn't do shit like that, so therefore she must be an imposter or something.
An imposter.
Whatever the fuck. Nah, I don't know. It'll be like, okay, he's progressive. I don't think it matters. Like, it's just like, you know, she's qualified. Who cares?
Yeah, no, but I mean, people will like say shit just based on skin color shit.
There's always something negative in everything said.
Yeah.
I understand. I mean, there's obviously a problem if there's just a bunch of fucking guys in the Supreme Court justice. Just all 9 of them are male.
I mean, I don't think it matters as long as they are.
I mean, a female perspective is important. I think of any type of perspective. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Like that as a perspective, a different perspective that's not male.
Exactly.
And the Supreme Court justice is important.
Love women on this podcast too.
There's different
just as equally.
I'm just saying, it's called diversity of the mind, dude.
Thank you. I know, but I don't think they should do fucking diversity hiring for the Supreme Court.
No, they shouldn't do diversity hiring. I'm just saying it would be problematic if it was just men on the.
It should just be all black.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess, yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a proposition in California, actually speaking about that, where they want to, it's a proposition where it would make it legal that you would hire someone based on their race and gender.
Wait, it would make it illegal or legal?
It would make it legal. So, if, let's say,
so if you want a Mexican, you can hire a Mexican straight up just because he's Mexican. And
no, you would hire a Mexican because they're a Mexican.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't get in trouble for it. You'd be like, oh, I have a taco stand. You're a Mexican. I want you because you're Mexican.
Well, I mean, first of all, no one fucking gets in trouble for hiring a fucking Mexican at taco stand, okay? What I'm talking about is...
I mean, if you're a white owner, it will look kind of sus.
What, you hired
just straight up Mexicans?
Oh, you mean like illegals? Is that what you're talking about?
No, not illegals. Legals.
So I could just hire white guys?
What the fuck? Why would that be sus?
Because what the fuck? That's like a white man...
He just hired.
Yeah.
I mean, it would look sus if you had an entire workforce only in Mexico.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, I mean, that's what you want to do. If it's Mexican-based food, I mean.
Yeah.
You know, it's only right. But now it doesn't look sus.
I just thought that was fucked up. Like that, the idea of doing that, right? Because it's like you would hire someone, like companies would be hiring people.
Well, I mean, that's
even
kind of
like being fucking racist.
I mean, that's kind of fair in certain positions. Like, wait, is it gender based too? Or is it just?
It's gender and.
Oh, okay. See, I kind of feel like that's a little bit fair because, like, obviously at bars, you're obviously gonna want females because they attract more customers.
Well, there's no law against fucking hiring females. I've seen bars.
No, but I'm saying like before there would be like a lot of red flags where it's like, oh, why? Just because I have a bust size or this or that. Now it's like easier, I guess, right?
The women that work at a fucking bar. We're in the bar.
I love that the fucking voice crack made it a lot more interesting.
Yeah, sorry about that, dude. The fact that like there's bars where only fucking women are pretty much like the bartenders and shit, or like the servers, and that like you know what's going on. You know what you're being hired for.
But now,
busty.
But see now that can't blow back on you. Basically,
it doesn't blow back already. So
before
I've been to a bar. Who's been to a bar? Not you guys, for sure.
I've been to a couple, but you can't. There's a lot that you can go to. You just can't sit at the bar.
I don't count.
Like you could sit like around it.
I'm talking about going to a bar. It's like an official bar.
It's a fucking bar. You just can't sit at the bar because you can't drink.
I hate to say.
It's the same thing.
We went to a bar one time, actually. Remember?
We never been to a bar.
We fucking went to a bar, literally.
No,
at like 12 o'clock at night. We just ate food because we couldn't actually get drinks.
Dwight's just flake.
Yeah, I remember I first got my car. We went to a fucking bar.
What, this guy?
No, he wasn't there. I don't
hang out with you guys much. You guys don't like me.
Wait, no, I think you were there actually.
Yeah,
I think
it was you and
Tamayo.
Tamayo, yeah.
It was Tamayo.
We went to a bar?
Yeah, we went to a bar to eat.
Sick.
It was like late as fuck.
Yeah, I remember eating. Yeah, I remember. Oh, that Tokyo. We ate like some fucking. What was this? Some Korean shit?
Like, let's not fucking go on that memory lane. Or go.
It's just sick, you know? Doing shit like that. You know,
we're getting fucking.
we're not fucking 21.
I forgot. Anyways,
yeah.
So I'm just saying that now there's no blowback at all. Because before there would be blowback if you fired
I just think it's a bad idea. Because it actively allows people to be racist.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I was a business owner, I need a security guard, I'm looking for a predominantly black, if not Mexican guy. I'm not gonna try to get no white dude.
Why not?
Okay.
Or Asian.
What I'm talking about though is like, okay, let's say a white guy, right? He only hires white people. He isn't like he's actually racist.
That's legal?
Then
yeah, that would be illegal.
But
Where?
see, you can do
California.
that, but then your business
crazy.
would not be as successful. There's always that point of like, yeah, you can hire a bunch of white people, but what if they suck ass? You're just gonna hire them because they're white? Well, then guess what? Your business is gonna suck ass.
Yeah, I know, but if someone's actually genuinely a racist like that, I don't think they would care that much.
They wouldn't, and their business wouldn't thrive that much as to where a business who did fucking hire according to the whatever is right, they would succeed more.
I mean, you're assuming,
so yeah, racists can do that.
You're,
but guess
you're
what?
assuming that a place. Let's assume, right? This place that only hires white people is doing fantastic. Everyone that works there is very qualified,
and he's racist.
And he's just a fucking racist.
Just imagine.
I mean, it's possible, but it's very unlikely.
Growing up.
Very unlikely.
I just don't.
All
like
the good restaurants that exist right now that I go to at least in person myself, they're usually diverse.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying.
We live in fucking California.
Well, yeah, I'm not speaking for the whole fucking nation. Are you speaking for fucking New York?
Huh? They said it just applies to California?
Yeah, it's a proposition for California.
This fucking law.
Okay, well then there you go. So then it's just California. What the fuck do other states matter?
I mean, California's pretty diverse, so, I mean, but for the most part, they would just probably exclude white people.
I mean, the only time you would really,
That's like
the only time that would
I
really even affect is places like in fucking Alabama, Louisiana, fucking all these places where racism is very active.
I just don't think it's a good idea to be like, yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. You could just hire Mexicans and
I think it's fire.
Particularly
just because, like, as a business owner.
And if a female woman came in, tried to get a job,
I can see it being easier to hire instead of having to go through a bunch of
like Mexican restaurant, right? You can hire Hispanics for the cooks or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna only hire Hispanics to be your fucking waiters and shit.
Yeah, no, obviously not.
Okay, then why does it matter?
Because now you don't have to get shit for hiring Hispanics.
Well, I say obviously not.
Because, what do you mean?
You don't get shit. No one gives you shit. I'm saying legally speaking, right now.
There's a bunch of businesses that would get heat for, like, being undiverse, I guess.
I've seen, like, I've worked at a couple restaurants before, and I've seen restaurants where they're...
Yeah, you worked at one.
I worked at two.
What was the other one?
Fucking, it was a while ago.
See, I caught him.
I'm not lying. Why would I lie about working at a fucking restaurant?
You worked at...
I worked at Marketplace.
Home... Floor and Decor.
I worked at Floor and Decor. I worked at fucking...
Marketplace. That was it. No, you worked another place. You told me, but it wasn't a restaurant.
I swear to God, I worked
the fucking finger.
There's no reason to lie.
If we had a camera, you should see this guy's fucking fingers.
Facts.
There you go.
I'm spitting straight facts. I will not be
Either way,
denied.
let's
it doesn't matter.
Let's move on. Whatever.
Okay.
The one I can't remember, Marketplace, right? They had like a predominantly Hispanic fucking like chefs.
Oh, but it's just Downey, you know? Just
yeah, I was gonna say like no one gets in trouble for
Downey
that shit. Is pretty Hispanic.
No one gets in trouble for that shit. It's not a problem. As long as you have a overall diverse like workforce, it's not a problem.
It's a weird fucking law. That's all I gotta say.
Next topic.
It just seems
fuck
weird.
this.
No, it's a weird fucking law, bro. It's a weird law.
Fuck you. Next
It's a weird law.
What else do we have?
Okay.
You want me to tell you about another proposition?
Yeah, I was gonna bring up one other proposition.
Fuck that.
Oh wait, there's a good proposition.
Why are you guys getting into this political shit?
One more
We're
proposition.
Not a fucking political podcast.
It doesn't matter. Just one more proposition.
God damn it.
You heard about this? Is kind of old. It happened like a month ago. That we have a law that allows people 10 years of age difference to be able to fuck someone. So for example, 25 and 15-year-old fuck. And it wouldn't be registered as a sex offender.
So if you molest or rape a like a 15-year-old,
it's not that it's legal. It's
when you're 25, you don't have to register as a sex offender.
Yeah, it's less
I don't understand that shit.
They passed a proposition where
Why did they pass it again?
Because people are fucking retarded.
They're actually I agree to that shit.
People the law literally made felonies.
I was really hoping that there was like a good reason.
I
forgot who told me. I think it was my dad who told me. Because he was just reading on the internet. Like, he always reads that weird shit.
There's no good reason.
And he was like, yeah, did you know that's a fucking prop that got passed? And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah.
We have a bunch of fucking pedophiles living in this country.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, yo.
That's what they're trying to ease up on it.
Do we not just
getting saturated as fuck?
No, do we not just capture Jeffrey Epstein? Like,
no, like, so the whole proposition affected other laws or other laws as well. Like, what counts? So, like, physically assaulting someone is not like a certain type of it isn't a felony anymore. They made it a misdemeanor.
Wait, what do you mean physically assault? So
like an assault.
If you beat somebody?
Like an assault charge, but not. Like, I don't think it's just a normal assault. I think it's like a different one.
So like if I beat somebody in the street, it wouldn't be like an assault charge. It would be a misdemeanor.
It would be a misdemeanor instead of a felony.
And what does that mean? Like, is that like less?
So a felony is like you go to prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go to the
a misdemeanor is like you go to prison, but for a shorter amount of time, or you just
so like
fine.
2-3 months.
You toss a salad.
What?
You toss a salad.
Oh, okay. So basically, you go to prison for 3 months now instead of like a year.
Yeah, you pay less of a fine or whatever.
You gotta go to the county. Probably
Fuck, that's pretty crazy.
Like, it's just, I don't understand, like, the law.
That's kind of a dramatic difference.
That people were like, you know what, guys, let's make some felonies misdemeanors, dude. I don't think...
Fuck, that is pretty crazy, because now, like, you could really fuck somebody up, and there's, like, no fucking... Like, that's fucking sucks for people. Like, why the fuck did that pass?
I don't
that
know.
Sucks for us.
I'm gonna see if I can look it up real quick, specifically.
Like, dude,
almost fucking died.
There's like a whole list of like laws or like things that they made not felonies anymore.
It's a 3-month fucking sentence.
And the fucking pedophile and all that shit passed on that too.
Yeah. So it was all like one big chunk.
The pedophile shit was weird though. That was like, so if you're 20,
I feel like somebody really like somebody in office really snuck that. They were like, all right, so do we have all the props? And he's like, yeah, that's all of them, I think. Yeah, nobody? Okay.
That shit, remember that one video that you fucking sent me with that 18-year-old dating that fucking like 12-year-old or some shit? They kept on saying, well, she's fucking bad.
Nah, then you know what's weird? I've been seeing a lot of
matter.
that shit too, where it's like I found my first love when I was like 16. And it's like an old ass grandma, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
What do you mean?
The people be posting that shit of like, age doesn't matter.
Oh, nah, it matters.
Yeah, nah.
It matters a lot.
Nah, dude.
A lot.
Yeah, I can't find this shit, but
13-year-old and 20-year-old. I don't care how bad you think she is, bro.
But isn't that a trip then? Because there are some couples that are like married where the dude will be like 35 and the chick will be like 24.
Yeah, like in the Middle East.
No, here. I haven't seen that shit here.
I thought you were gonna go lower.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Over there, I mean, they do shit different over there. Cousins are more than family over there.
Yeah.
But
where, Mexico?
No, fuck you.
That's real though. That's
no, in the Middle
real.
East, where they marry your cousin.
Yeah. Same shit in Mexico though.
Is it?
Yeah. Same shit. Yeah.
Fuck, I haven't been to
people
Mexico
like date their fucking cousins.
I haven't been to Mexico in a hot while. That's good, Mexican. Never mind.
Okay.
That's not out of Mexico.
Mexican
cousins. Wow. Let's just pull up.
Yeah. The other proposition I want to bring up was that they're proposing that California borrow $5.5 billion for stem
so this
cell
one hasn't
research.
passed yet?
No.
Okay.
For what?
For stem cell research, which essentially
isn't that shit supposed to just make your life longer?
Stem cell research is supposed to be like the future of medicine or whatever.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to
can manipulate some things,
extend your life.
This one guy did stem cell shit in his penis so he can make it larger. Because he thought if you give it fucking different cells, it would just grow.
What was it? Oh no, it's like it's baby cells, no? That help
yes. Like you get it from fucking aborted fetuses and shit.
They develop and they do what they do.
That's what I was thinking about.
But the only thing is that they're putting this out there because they already passed.
I only wanted it if fucking Elon Musk is the head of it.
Like 5 years ago, where they borrowed like a shit ton of money and it ran out, and so they want more money. But it would just raise our taxes.
Oh yeah, you know what's dumb as fuck too?
Our taxes are already kind of fucking ridiculous.
We live in the beautiful state of California.
Yeah, have you guys heard of that shit called the Hyperloop up in Bakersfield and shit? That they wanted to create this thing. Yeah, it's where it's like they wanted people to travel from like fucking Fresno to like Bakersfield within like 15 minutes and something.
I thought that was supposed to be a metro train.
For like valley workers.
It's like the bullet trains in Japan.
Yeah, basically, it's fucking.
Wasn't LA supposed to have a bullet train that was supposed to go like super far in like 3 hours?
They've been working on it.
Where was it supposed to go? It was from LA to...
Yeah, it's supposed to go to LA. I forget where it's supposed to end up, but...
Fresno.
Oh, okay, Fresno.
But San Francisco.
No.
It didn't really work out. They're having a lot of problems with it.
It's because Elon Musk is not fucking the head of it.
It's because government can't fucking handle shit like that.
No, I'm telling you.
You need a businessman to get in there.
I'm a businessman.
Same shit with like NASA and SpaceX, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have Elon Musk? That's what I'm going to say.
No, I mean, yeah, sure. Elon
I mean,
Musk, but
SpaceX,
just, like,
the whole
business.
that launch was in collaboration with NASA, so...
It was a collaboration with NASA.
Collaboration.
Fucking, they were able to cut down expenses like crazy. I think NASA takes
Because
like...
Elon Musk, dog, I'm telling
how
you,
much
man.
is it? Like a couple multi-million-dollar fucking fund for their like rocket ships to go out of space, and fucking SpaceX did it with like $1 million or something like that.
Dude, would you be
That's
down
not
to
true.
move to Mars?
That is true.
It doesn't cost... It costs more than $1 million to launch a spaceship into space.
Wait, which was the planet that they found ice glaciers or ice capsules in? That was Mars, right?
Yeah, Mars.
Yeah. Did you hear about that? How they could have possibly life on there, or life could possibly exist?
They said it like years ago, and they were like,
But no, it gets fucked with earthquakes. No, I heard or something like that.
Mars?
Yeah,
Oh,
or there's something really bad about it that we would have to like live underground in order to like even live on it.
No, I don't know. I just know about.
I think it was because
I
think it was because its eclipse causes earthquakes or some shit like that. Something fucking crazy like that, where every time it gets an eclipse like every 4 months. I'm just talking out my ass. But I remember reading an article or something. But yeah. That shit sounded dope, but scary.
Yeah, I just know about living on the moon.
Can you imagine living on other planets? It's just fucking...
Well, they were saying a couple of years ago, like, by 2025, we'll be able to live on the moon.
Well, I heard living on the moon is fucked. No, because your body, like the gravity, since it's less, your body
it makes
would
your fucking bones. Like,
yeah, and when you come to Earth, you would like if you did come back to Earth, you would be like all like fucking just.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
squished.
if you live on the moon, obviously there you have a gravity machine.
Oh, you mean like I get what you mean.
Yeah. So like when you're on the surface,
like you wouldn't be on the surface.
weightless.
You would be in a building.
You'd be in like
you'd be living in
colonized.
you'd be living like in colon. Okay.
Yeah. So it would be fine.
Oh yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, it was a fucking.
That's what you were searching up this whole time.
Yeah, it was reusable rockets, so they're able to use reuse the rockets again. Yeah, they recycle them. It cuts it down like a motherfucker because it takes a lot of money to build a spaceship.
I would imagine. Yeah.
So
the only problem with that though is that like I feel like the tech for that rocket would be out of date by the time they do another launch.
Oh, you mean when they recycle it?
Yeah.
Well, if they recycle it, I'm pretty sure they could advance the tech that's within it.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, all they need is the foundation.
Plus, space tech's not really advancing that fast, is it? I feel like space tech only advances every 10 years.
I mean, how would you know that?
Because it was literally like 10 years ago that we had the spaceship that came back down, and it was like a whole big thing. What was it called?
NASA has not done a launch in fucking years.
I forgot what that spaceship. It was a big. It was a whole spaceship where they drove it across like the city and everything, and then they finally put it in a museum. I forgot what it was fucking called. It was a famous spaceship, but it was a spaceship that I'm pretty sure was like either 10 years ago or like 5 years ago or something like that.
Well, yeah, it's crazy, man. You know, everybody's doing space shit. Even Jeff Bezos with his fucking blue ball.
Dude, Jeff Bezos can buy space, dog. That man's a fucking gajillionaire.
yeah.
He can purchase space if he wanted to.
I just love that he called this fucking space fucking thing blue balls. And he didn't find it funny as fuck. He was doing this whole presentation.
Nah, bro, he didn't
present blue balls.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single laugh came out of that man. You're not human at all, are you?
I mean, he's not.
Nah, bro. When you're a trillionaire, you're built different.
Exactly.
He's like Mark. Oh no, Mark Zuckerberg's a robot, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, he's a robot. Never mind.
Fucking, if he's just a lizard man.
Did you see that picture of him surfboarding where his ass was out? That shit was funny.
No, I did not.
His butt cheeks come out.
Yeah, because like it's not a surfboard.
Yeah,
it's like one of those fucking advanced surfboards where it has like a little thing on the bottom.
Yeah.
So then you control it with like a thing, and like the way he was surfing, he had like his fucking ass out. You know, he was wearing the shorts that made him look thick, and there was like
did he have his fucking face white or something?
Oh yeah, he was like sunscreen or something.
I thought he was doing some pantomiming shit.
No, and they're like Zuck thick ?
That's funny as fuck. I always seen that picture. I never knew the context.
That's
weird as
funny.
fuck. Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm not.
It's thick as hell.
Also, I want to bring, because we're talking about space or whatever. Like, what the fuck is the point of the International Space Station?
To do research.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I've seen.
So we can
like,
create a virus that then comes back down to Earth and destroys us.
I've seen some of the research they do on the International Space Station, and you can do it on Earth.
Listen, bro, I'm getting fire ass TikToks from that space station, so don't talk shit on it, okay?
I can't believe there's fucking astronauts who do TikToks. It actually pisses me off.
It's the stupidest shit ever. It's like they squirt a water bottle, and since there's no gravity, it's like
Whoa.
And he's like, oh my god.
I just think like, what the fuck? Like, you're getting paid so much money. Literally, some people dream of going to space and never be able to do it. You're out there fucking TikTok.
This is how I brush my teeth
That's
in
the way
space.
to connect with the audience.
And it's like
you
a
know?
toothbrush
They want to connect with
floating.
the kids.
Dude, they've been making. I've also been making videos of being like, oh my god, look, I let something go, it's fucking floating. Whoa!
Oh my god, it was like how they shower. It's so fucking weird because it's like a water bubble. And they put their head in it and then they take the water bubble off and then that's it. It's like that's how we shower in space.
No, yeah, I've seen them even brush their teeth and shit.
Yeah,
watch your cock and balls in space.
I heard it's weird. Even when they take a shit,
that is a huge waste.
So their shit
That's just like fucking $1 billion to run.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know what they're doing besides hanging out with people. Like they go up there and they're like, "Hey, what's up, Swedish astronaut team? Oh, hello, also Italian astronaut team. We're all here."
Is the Russian part of it
What the
too?
fuck is that all about?
Because it's a joint venture.
International Space Station.
Yeah.
But why the fuck are we doing this whole bit of fucking hi, I'm
like,
Italian and fucking hi, I'm
like
Swedish?
I'm saying
is that what they do or what? Just
like
that?
they're
Pretty much.
what I understand.
Just greet each other just by
they fucking hang out, right?
Wait, how does it work? Is it all three like nations or whatever at once, or isn't it we rotate?
So it's a rotation,
yeah.
but like they just have multiple countries' astronauts there for whatever amount of time.
Is Russia part of it?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
I think they're not part of it anymore. They got kicked out.
Fucking Putin, man.
Yeah, it's because of food.
Well, I seen that meme where it's like we over here fighting for a presidency, meanwhile Putin's never gonna get replaced.
Exactly.
He's a king, dude. No one wants. The Russian people don't want to get rid of him at all.
They're afraid of him, dog. That's fucking crazy, man. That man is KGB, dog.
Well,
he's OG.
Here's the thing. Russia, as it is right now, is like there's people that legitimately are like, oh yeah, this is just like when we were the Soviet Union. This is great.
That's funny to just hear that.
Yeah.
This is great, like Russia.
Just like Soviet Union.
Like Russian. Well, Russian, real Russian.
Yeah, exactly. That's how people are. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty
So-
sure it's encouraging for them to have like a KGB leader as your.
Yeah. But I mean, like, people are just scared of Putin, honestly. They have like.
I think that
they-
would be dope if we had like a CIA superhero who was like from the Call of Duty games, like our president. That would be fucking tight.
Fucking like they literally have like they beat the fuck out of protesters and they have camps for homosexuals in Russia.
Oh fuck.
Hardcore.
So you know, they're doing shit over there, dude. I mean, no one cares. Internationally.
I mean, because they're kind of like fucking what's it called, South Korea, right? Where it's like they have the beautiful Russia, and then the rest of it's just like fucking.
Just Moscow.
Yeah.
It's just Moscow.
Where it's like that's like the most beautiful it's ever gonna get, and then the rest of the outside is like just like the slums.
Yeah.
Like Siberia.
Yeah.
Siberia's like the worst fucking place.
Or like where
I
they
mean,
have
I
like the
don't know,
fucking
right? It's
big
just
ass
like-
apartments with like 500 rooms.
I hear people
Yeah.
fucking protesting for shit. Right?
I've seen pictures of it where it's like, oh yeah, Moscow is like beautiful as fuck. Like that's where all the IG pictures are taken from the Russian bitches, and like the rest of the slums is just
yeah,
like
so like the problem is that most of Russia is still like Soviet era apartments that they
yeah,
never
where they have
updated.
like fucking 500,000 feet apartments with like 800 rooms and like
yeah, it's
everybody's
like
just
you
scrapped.
open a door and that's your entire fucking
Yeah.
apartment.
Just a fucking wall.
It's just a room.
Yeah.
Cool, I could put posters in here.
Yeah.
This is dope.
And then
Thick.
Moscow, on the other hand, it's like
Yeah,
fucking
Moscow.
fancy
if
ass
you live
hotels.
in Moscow, you're rich.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Cool shit.
You sell
Fucking
nukes.
I was watching some Russian guy talk about like the control of the Russian state is so much that like the most popular rapper in Russia, right? He did a collaboration.
Oh yeah, I heard about
yeah,
this.
yeah.
fucker.
He did a collaboration with the Russian military
Yeah,
As gangster.
for a fucking clothing brand or whatever.
yeah.
That's
He talks about how much he loves Putin.
Yeah,
and
he's like,
shit.
all talks about how great Putin is and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, they ain't got shit on the UK rap. That shit is rubbish.
What the fuck is his name? What is that cat's name?
Who, the Russian guy?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
I just put Russian rapper.
He's just Russian Drake.
Nah, bro.
Oh yeah, I think that's how they identify
He
him.
Russian
Russian
equivalent of
Drake?
Drake.
Yeah, Russian Drake.
That's funny.
But yeah, it's wild, man. Russia over there.
Nah, yeah, dude. They don't got shit on UK rap, though. They go hard.
His name is Feduk.
Fuduk.
Fuduk.
Feduk.
Damn, that is
I'm
a
pretty sure
Russian
that's how
name.
you say it.
Nah, yeah, Feduk.
Well, okay, sure.
He's our Russian expert.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the Mexican expert. He's the Russian expert.
No,
Right.
yeah, I know. I've been friend with the Russian for like basically all my life.
Right.
Nah, yeah, we kick it.
No, yeah, no, we used to anyway, back then, but not
We used to
anymore.
jet
His
every
dad
now
was
and then.
fucking Russian as fuck. His dad spoke Russian and shit.
Anyway,
Cool. That's cool.
on to
yeah.
bigger, better news. Well, it's actually kind of old, but we never talked about it. Cardi B and Offset.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, they're separated.
Bro, he no longer gets the WAP.
I don't think he's mad about it, though.
I don't
Because
either.
from my understanding, he's the one that
Cheated on her.
started the separation process.
Which is why I didn't really understand why it took so long.
Oh, he filed the divorcing papers?
No, I think she did.
Okay, well, what do you
I think
say that?
he just didn't care because it was like it was an ongoing.
What I mean
cheating.
by him saying that he started the separation process, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
about being
like
with
he
her.
never really like. That was his main thing, yeah, but he wasn't gonna give up his side hose.
Yeah, I was watching some video of him like fucking being really sus with his phone, and she was like calling him. She's like offset or some shit like that, and he's like, yeah. And she was just fucking grabbing his phone from the table and just putting it in his pocket, all slick as fuck. And then she comes in and tells her like, oh, I'm gonna go out with my friends. He's like, okay. And then as soon as he play like the PlayStation shit, he just puts his phone back out. And he starts texting like,
Hey, shawty, you there?
This was like, yeah.
Nah, his baby mom's fucking.
I mean,
on my
I don't know,
ass.
man.
About to get my dick wet. That shit was dumb as fuck.
I just thought that shit was funny because it's like it takes so fucking long, and it was like it's been an ongoing thing. It wasn't like it just happened suddenly, where it was like, oh, you cheated on me. It was like it's been going
happened
on.
a long time ago. Yeah.
That's not. No, it's been happening.
She said that she just stopped caring. Like she's like, you know what?
I guess,
it got to the
but-
point where I just stopped caring, so I just don't love him anymore, you know. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, but it's like I just think it's funny. People are like, "Oh, Cardi B, dude, what a role model for young women.
Yeah,
what a
that's what kinda
strong
got
woman
me.
gets fucking cheated on for like years in a relationship."
And decides, all right, I'm done.
I mean, I understand if she was like, "All right, yeah,
Make her
I'm
she had a
staying for
baby.
the kid,
Yeah.
right?"
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Hey, his loss. He ain't getting the WAP, dude.
I mean, I guess it depends on who you ask.
It depends on who you ask, really. Yeah.
Cause she don't cook, she don't clean. But she
Yeah.
won't tell you her she got that ring.
She don't cook down, she don't clean, right? Sure.
Damn.
I'm sure Offset clicks all the time, dude.
Oh, speaking of rappers, what do you guys think about? Did you guys hear how fucking what's the little dude's name? Torey Lanez. Apparently, wasn't the whole story of him shooting her and all that. Now he's trying to come out saying that that's not what really happened.
Of course. Little devious.
Yeah. But let me tell you what really happened.
I think he released like a new song or something.
Oh, yeah, rapping about
No,
it?
because he's trying to get back into the rap. Because you know how he got kind of
okay.
like cancel cultured because of the fact that he shot her.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to step back into the game and be like, "Yo, listen, that's not."
So
the
what
whole
is
story."
his account? Did he tell his side of the story, or is he
I don't
just
think he
said
fully
that-
told it.
She pulled a knife on me.
Here, let me see if I can.
So
get the
I
dates.
grabbed the fucking gat, pop, one
You know
time.
what? She called me short. You don't do that shit.
Yeah.
No one calls me a
You
little
hear
man
about
and
fucking
gets away with
Tekashi
it.
6ix9ine? About how like he put out a new like album.
Oh, his
or
shit
whatever?
flopped, huh?
Yeah, he put out a new album, but like no one picked it up.
Yeah,
so like it
I
wasn't on Spotify or
I heard that
Apple
shit
or
flopped.
Apple
Oh, that's
Music or
crazy.
anything.
I had
Yeah,
no
And,
idea.
there's a video of him trying to hand out his CDs on the street, and like no one was taking them.
Yeah, it should flop.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm glad that I don't give a fuck about Tekashi, but I think his career should have been over like a couple of years ago. So
I feel like, yeah, he only should have lasted like a year. Lasted way too long. It's because of his whole fucking drama that he had.
I just don't understand how people hang on to that. Like it's not even funny. Like the shit he does isn't even entertaining.
Oh, what does he do?
He just like talks shit about other rappers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, he got a little bit of popularity because he made Locked Up Part 2 with fucking Akon.
That shit was awful.
I don't know why they did that shit.
Yeah, I saw Akon in the studio with him. I'm like, what
I don't know why
the
the fuck did. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck.
Out of all the guys, you're gonna
Well,
choose
so-
Let me out.
Fucking, you guys hear about Ben Diesel's new single?
Oh yeah, he came out with a song, huh?
Yeah, Ben Diesel came out with a song.
I forgot. What
never
were they
heard of
clowning
it.
him for? Because wasn't somebody making fun of him?
I listened to it. It's not good.
What?
Surprisingly, who would have fucking thought?
Wait. Was this Vin Diesel or Dom from Fast and Furious?
It's Vin Diesel.
Oh, see, if it was Dom, it would have been different.
I mean, if it's Dom, he has to do like a rap persona, but he was doing Vin Diesel, so it's like an EDM-ish kind of song, I would say. With him just having super fucking, it's like super auto-tuned.
Oh shit.
Later.
Okay, so this is how it went down, the Tory Lanez thing.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking crazy.
Go ahead.
So
read
when
it
she gets
out.
out of the car and says, "I'm just gonna walk home," he pulls out the gun and says, "Dance, bitch," and he starts shooting next to her. The source tells.
How is that a better story? That's anything that's worse.
That wasn't his account.
That's so fucked. No, this is what sources are telling the people
Oh.
that's supposedly what happened.
Dance, bitch, dance.
Fuck, that's fucked if that's how it really went down.
Look, man, my man just slipped up. He thought he was a better shot than he was. Should he lose his career for that? I don't think so.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that apparently he didn't mean to. He accidentally shot her. And after that,
Oh, he was just fucking around with a gun, just
and
blasting
after
bullets
that, he
onto the
fucking
cement.
he hit her up saying, "Oh shit, my bad. I'll pay for everything." Like, my bad. That was my fault.
Oh, no, yeah, my bad. Yeah, for sure.
So he was like, yo, I'll take care. He was like, yo,
I shot you. My bad.
He's like, I'll take care of your medical bills. Like, don't trip.
Like, don't even trip about it. I know you got a bullet in your fucking toe, but don't trip about it because I'm gonna take care of you. So,
in fact, I'll even go out with you.
How about that?
So, I don't know. Is that a good like cover story? Is that a good apology-ish?
Apology? Like, how apology-ish?
He was like, yo, that's not what really happened. I didn't just shoot her. It was by accident, and I offered to pay for his shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good story either way. Cause him saying "dance, bitch" and then shooting out her.
Well, that's alleged. That's alleged.
Like he's in a fucking western.
That's alleged.
Is not really a good story to me.
I can see him getting off his ego though and trying to be hard, and then be like, "Oh fuck."
Probably because you called him short, dude, in the drive.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
And he was like, "This fucking
his eye tweaked, you know, and then he just went in for it. Went in for the kill.
Yeah, dude. She was probably like, "You ain't even tall enough to ride this ride," and he was like, "Oh, excuse me."
I think that Torey Lanez and Naked D Stallion would be a real power couple.
How did I never go notice though that he was fucking 5'4" or whatever?
What do you mean never go notice? Everybody knows that he's short.
I never heard of that before until now.
When someone brought it up on like he was doing a like a pod. I can't remember if it was a podcast or some kind of morning show.
I heard about his hairline. That's the only thing I heard about his face.
So he brought up some shit where he was fucking sitting down next to Sway in the morning. Right?
That's what I'm saying.
They were just texting shit, just saying like, well, they were just saying like, oh, I bet he's not even fucking sitting down on the chair. He's just standing.
Yeah, because he got up and it was no different. Like as he could have been sitting down, he got up and it was like,
yeah, then his height did not go up.
Yeah, I never heard of that. I just heard of the fact that his hairline was messed up and that he had like surgery on it. That's all I heard people make fun of him for, but I never heard him make fun of his height.
Yeah, he's a short man, you know. He has a fucked up hairline, but he fixed it. I mean, who wouldn't if they had a fucked up
more
hairline?
Power to him, yeah.
More power to the man. Just, I mean, he didn't own up to it, right? He said, "Oh wait, I didn't really shoot her," you know. And I tried playing for a bill, so you guys should forgive me.
All he said was, "I didn't just like pull out my gun and shoot her. I pulled out my gun and I was like, dance, bitch,' because I thought it would be funny, and I shot at her feet and I accidentally shot her."
Yeah,
that's kind of fucked.
Kind of gay, kind of whack.
It's like not a better story at all.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if he's gonna be able to come back. Maybe.
I feel like
he has a fan base.
Rappers have done the worst things.
They have cult fan bases.
Let's be honest.
Of like that good 20,000.
Rappers have done worse things and came back.
That's true. Didn't Rocky do something that was a little bit?
Kelly.
He did not come back. What the fuck are you talking about?
Who? R. Kelly? Oh shit,
no. Pre allegation.
Oh, you're talking about pre
or I guess like
Aaliyah
a court
thing.
case shit.
Yeah, the Aaliyah situation.
Right. He went.
Yeah, he's around that.
Came back. He was back in the game, and then he got hit with the fucking new shit. And then
the only reason that ended quick was because Aaliyah died. No, so they dropped the case and all that.
No, yeah.
So that's why it didn't go on. If it went on, it probably would have been bigger. But yeah, since that case was dropped,
did come back.
He did. Yeah, Tristan's right.
Until he got hit.
No, even after he got out of prison the second time, his record sales went all the way up. Like them shits got streamed the fuck way more than they ever did.
Yo, I don't give a fuck if you sexually assaulted multiple women.
Which is kind of ironic because the one person to complain about it was Will Smith's wife,
Jada.
Yeah,
she'd be talking.
Who wasn't too innocent herself.
Yeah, that was fucked up, man. I think we talked about that shit already, so I can bring it up again. That was fucked up. Yeah, we talked about it.
What was the meme of it? It was what was it? It's in connection, or what were they making fun of?
Or something relationship. She like called it something.
Entanglement. Oh, entanglement. Yeah.
Yeah, it was an entanglement.
Jada. What the fuck?
I would be like, shut the fuck up. Like if it was me, I'd be like, oh, that shit is fucking.
Dude, that's so funny.
It's funny because she likes to say things like in like.
No, but you know what's messed up?
Be very direct about it, and she likes to like put like little.
Well, she's trying to make herself not sound as bad.
Yeah.
Did you see the interview where he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna find a girl and I'm gonna give her all my love, and she's gonna be the only girl for me, and she's gonna be the only girl I ever love."
Who?
It was an interview that Will Smith did. I think it was prior to him being married to Jada. But yeah, he was like, it was off of one of his movies. I forgot. But yeah, they were like, oh yeah, he was talking about it and all shit. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna find that one girl. You know what? I'm gonna give her everything I have. I'm gonna love her all.
Her cheating is really one-sided. Like apparently, according to everyone else, Will Smith doesn't.
Well, yeah, because they were both actors, so there wasn't that excuse of he was never home. Because she was an actor too.
I mean, she did it like recently, right?
What?
Cheat on him or
Nah, it's been going on for a while.
I think it was more weird as that kid was like hanging out with the.
Yeah, because they kind of adopted him when he was super young.
Yeah.
They kind of like, he was like that kid that didn't really have a home, so they were like, just come chill over here. And eventually, as he got older,
yeah, but
if you're Jaden Smith, you're
that's so fucked up. Like I literally, if someone like came to me and they're like, okay, like we'll help you out, you know, you're coming up, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm friends with you, but also I'm fucking your wife.
That's what's fucked, dude.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just like fucked up shit. Like, oh man.
Dude,
but
they should
anyways.
keep their composure, man.
That's like a really good fucking porn plot line. You just take this kid.
Oh, yeah,
I would subscribe to that. I would pay for that video.
Fuck. Yeah, no. This is all bad.
Yeah.
All bad.
Fuck, man.
Man,
Can't trust
Rip
women.
Tekashi, rip Tory Lanez, perhaps.
True, on the same boat.
We'll see though.
I didn't know they even dropped an album, so that's fucking bad, I guess, for him.
I mean, like I said,
Tekashi was a while ago, probably like 3 weeks ago.
yeah, like I said, apparently he didn't get put up on anything. Like
Yeah, it was like, I think his
published
total.
the album and he didn't get put up on.
Yeah, I think his total record sales were like 37,000, which is like really low for what he was estimated to do with all his hype of him coming out.
First week sales, 37,000?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I mean, 100,000 is like usually like...
Average is like 100,000, and then if you're a bigger act, you do like 350.
I just don't hear you saying how Tekashi even got where he is. Like his shit is ass.
He's a fucking plant, man. Everything's being. I don't think.
That's why, you know.
I don't think he's doing
bang,
anything.
yeah.
I feel like there's a ghostwriter who's a fucking genius, who's like planning all this out, and he's just like the pawn of like, yo, dye your hair, act stupid, and just do that. I'm gonna write your song.
This is the thing, right? I forget who
actions.
they are, but there was these two people, and apparently they write most of the music for like half of the music industry.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Is one of them like
two
a?
white guys.
They do pop
Is one
songs.
of them like like he has like
Yeah,
It has nothing to do with rap.
he has like fuzzy hair?
But I'm just saying.
No, but I get what you're
It
saying.
wouldn't
but
surprise me if it extended.
Ghostwriters?
Yeah.
I mean, Drake has
Because
them.
they write
Damn.
they write
not-
for
that's
fucking
pretty
like all
factual.
pretty much like most of the popular pop
Drake caught
people.
astray.
And I was just like, what the fuck, like.
Well, because pop stars have a different like thing. Like people don't really care. Like Michael Jackson had a bunch of ghostwriters.
Because they're more
but people
popular.
didn't like mine.
That's the whole point of pop stars.
I mean, don't get me
Pop
wrong. If
stars,
I wasn't like a
They're more than just an
musician, I don't
artist.
think I could
Yeah.
write. I don't think I could write songs. I mean, obviously you'd have to starting out or whatever, but.
And it's different because like rap music is more of like not a bop, well, kind of a bop, but more something you just bump in like in certain scenarios. As to where popular music's played almost everywhere and anywhere, clubs, restaurant, bars, markets, anywhere basically. As to like if you hear a rap song in a market, you're like, what the fuck?
Well, you can
I
hear
don't know,
Drake in
man.
a fucking market. I feel like.
Drake's not really rap though. He's
Yeah, sure.
he's hip hop more, if anything. I would say
Yeah, I guess.
hip hop R&B.
He's definitely not like hardcore rap.
Yeah, nah. That's what I mean more or less.
I
Like
mean,
you
he's
wouldn't
got
hear
some songs that go
you wouldn't
pretty
hear
fucking
fucking Kendrick's DNA in the fucking
Like
Stater Bros
fucking
market.
Margarita, dude.
Nah,
Yeah.
energy is pretty fucking hard.
You're not gonna hear fucking
Six
Kendrick's
God is
DNA
hard.
and fucking Stater Bros and Fresh and
Well,
Easy.
you won't hear
in
Six God
Walmart.
either, you know.
No, you won't. You're not gonna hear fucking Pop Smoke
that's
in a
why-
I fucking
Walmart.
heard
That's
I
why.
heard DNA in a fucking I went to like a Walgreens or some shit. They were like
Some places get away with it just 'cause it's Kendrick.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
But yeah,
With
nah,
the
you're not gonna hear
times.
fucking Pop Smoke in a Walmart.
Huh?
You're not gonna hear Pop
Pop
Smoke in a
Smoke.
Walmart.
Alright, no one should
Whoa.
hear Pop Smoke in a woman. I would be tripping. Like, what the
Can
fuck
you
is this
imagine
playing?
picking up the Pop Smoke and just, whoa, damn.
like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move.
Bro, imagine
Yeah,
scanning
exactly.
that shit. You're gonna
She
be,
throw it back for a minute.
Yeah.
working at the register would be fire hearing Pop Smoke. Just be like,
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
I don't know. I mean, I think that it's
Yeah, what we saying about you wouldn't, if you're a musician, you
I think if I was a musician, I would probably not write my own music.
yeah,
It's hard.
It is hard because think about it. Like, what's the average amount of songs on an album? Like 12?
Yeah, something like that.
12. Now one of those needs to stand out,
I mean-
which is a single, which like has to like go out.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it has to
usually,
go
I think
through.
it's really random. I mean, I don't think it's random, to be honest. I think that people have an ear for the same shit.
Yeah, it's
So
just
like,
whichever one
when
catches
someone
you.
has a beat that's like kind of
Yeah.
similar to another hit, they're like, "Oh, that sounds good." And it's
That's
not.
the single. So that one, I feel like that one has to be ghostwritten almost, because like that one has to be really good. Either you wrote it really good or somebody just produced it
for
really
sure
good.
is tweaking, editing.
Yeah. And then that leaves like 11 songs that you have to come up with.
The thing is, like, when you have one good song, the rest of it can be ass, and people will just listen to the
In
rest.
certain cases.
The rest of your
I feel
album,
like
not ass, which is okay.
Yeah.
And like people just listen to the rest of your album and be like, "Yeah, I'm a fan of this guy. I love his music." You know?
True. Because it's usually only 2 or 3 songs that ever really get played out of an album.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what type of artist. Like,
And then also, when you're an artist, you always have people that are like your, ultra fans, like your real fans, right? They just love all your shit. Just
I'm talking more about like nowadays artists, like with fucking
oh, Drake, everybody
Kodak
knows this
Black,
fucking thing.
X. What was another?
I couldn't get
fucking-
through his last album.
Yeah,
Who, Drake's?
but most
Yeah.
people do.
Which one was Drake's last album? Was that the one where he had the ski mask on the front?
I think it was Scorpion.
No,
No.
not Scorpion.
That was
the
his-
other one.
Oh,
it was the one where he
Chicago,
had he had the
fucking-
ski mask, right? On the cover of it?
EP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was a little weird. There was only like 3.
That was
They're
an
probably
EP though.
pretty
That's
cool.
not an album.
Okay.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
Because they were like,
Apparently, there's a huge difference with that. Oh no, it's not. It's an EP, bro. It's not an album.
Yeah, I couldn't get through it though. It was just it sounded like every song sounded the same to me pretty much. There's a couple of songs that I didn't like.
bro, the Chicago.
Not really.
freestyle.
Not every song sounds the same. It was like R&B and then hip hop.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just saying, like I
alright.
said, there were songs that sounded like that stood out. But like for most of the
Was that the one with
EP,
the-
I was
was-
like, this just is like the same.
Was the
shit.
song with Future on that one?
Yeah,
The-
Future was on
yeah.
there. Fucking
Okay.
Young Thug. Yeah, a whole mix of cool rappers.
I don't have anything against Drake, by the way.
I don't either.
I mean,
just,
I guess writing some songs can be difficult for sure.
I know-
I should get in
I know his,
album
like-
that has like a direction and that it's like fucking fire.
I think it's easier to like to make music when you actually have like something you want to talk about. But I feel like people run out of
Oh, like when you have
sometimes.
a point
Bob
to your
Dylan?
album. Yeah.
Nah, not necessarily.
Can't even
If you have
understand Bob Dylan.
if you have a certain just style, yeah, I mean, if you just come onto it like a particular beat,
Do you think
It
voice
hits you
matters?
huh?
Do you think your voice matters?
Yeah, if you have like a really
It
awful
doesn't.
voice.
It doesn't
Really?
matter.
I think it
Travis
does.
Scott doesn't sound like shit when he's not auto-tuned.
No, but his voice matters though. I mean, his
Yeah, that's
voice
what I
has
meant.
this
Like the
kinda
fact that like his
style.
auto-tune voice matters. Like if you didn't have that auto-tune voice,
If he didn't have auto-tuned voice, he would not be.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like when your voice matters. Like you have to have a
But his voice
specific
matters
sound.
because that not everybody sounds like Travis Scott. I mean, people can imitate Travis Scott for sure.
True. You
But I'm
would
saying that
tell.
Travis Scott has his own style and sound. It's like how you just present your voices is completely different than
Yeah, no,
how
I'm saying
people-
obviously he has a different sound.
Like what do you think
Fucking
matters
person
more,
sounds
voice
different.
or lyrics, or even sound?
sounds important. I don't
Sound?
think people really care too much about lyrics.
I need both.
I feel like lyrics kind of went down the drain, huh?
Yeah, lyrics went down the drain.
I need a little bit of both. Yeah.
What?
I mean, there's songs I can get through.
It's been that way for a
listen
minute
to.
though. It's been like when
Has
like
it?
the punk scene was coming up and like when fucking even like 80s shit was coming up, like fucking Motley Crue and shit like that. Like their lyrics don't even like mean anything.
The thing is, like, okay, let's say like Hot for Teacher, right?
It's Van Halen.
Hot for Teacher.
This is you banging your teacher.
You can understand what the fuck they're saying.
Oh, you mean
in
that? You mean in
song.
terms of like actually understand?
Like the lyrics are very
Oh, okay.
very easy to understand. There's people that make music now, and you can't understand what the fuck they're saying for
Young
like
Thug.
the entire song. And I mean, I guess it just makes it worse.
Like
where lyrics
Panda,
are
remember when
important.
Panda came out? The design,
yeah.
and not know what the fuck he was saying, but at the same time you could groove with it. You're just like, all right,
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
a
lots.
lot of these little rappers. They're
yeah.
little.
But I'm just saying that the sound I think is the most dominant.
I think so too.
The sound isn't there.
I feel like that's what catches. I feel like that's what catches on because every time I hear a song or something that's like gets outplayed, like I'll usually listen to the sound first, and then that's how I recognize it. And then once I start listening to lyrics, I'm like, this is dumb as fuck. Why does this catch on?
Yeah.
But it's because the sound is
The
what
sound
catches
is
you
so damn
first.
catchy.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
'cause
at first
that's basically what you need now.
You're such a fucking hoe.
Like there's some
Shit like
rappers
that.
I can't really name any off the top of my head, but there's some rappers people I really don't listen to, which is why I can't name them.
'Cause you're not a fan, dude.
Yeah, there's some rappers
uncultured.
where like they legit they wouldn't be famous if it wasn't for their producer. Like their producer
I
makes
know,
it.
that's crazy how producers have really taken over the music game, huh?
Because like their rap by itself is fucking garbage, but like
Yeah.
the beat is great.
Fucking producers are running the music industry, and they're
I
making
mean, if you
a lot
got
of money.
clowns like 6ix9ine, yeah.
Yeah.
But people like Drake, he has Noah 40. Noah 40 made like probably like his most iconic beat.
No, I was gonna say yeah, and then
But
he has
Drake carried
he has
it.
Hitman too, which is another huge
Who's
fucking
Hitman?
producer. Hitman.
Oh, that's the actual producer name.
Yeah, that's another producer that does for him, or is it Hit Boy? It's Hit Boy. My bad, Hit Boy. That's a big producer that does a lot of Drake shit.
Yeah.
That's the one that does like a lot of his collaboration
Hit Boy.
shit. And then yeah, he had the guy 40,
No,
and then
40, yeah.
he had like another. Oh, then Metro Boomin
Take
did some
Keith.
of his shit.
Take
Take.
Yeah, Metro Boomin did
Take
some of his shit.
like fucking on his like,
Like,
new shit.
bro, they make so much
Fuck this shit.
fucking money, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're right. Producers
Who
do
the fuck?
make a lot of
Who
money.
does the one where it's hey Pierre, you want to come out here?
That's Pierre, fucking
Forgot.
Pierre Bourne.
Yeah, I think so.
I fucking I remember the first time I heard that I was like, that's from somewhere. And
Yeah,
I let
yeah.
it go, and then I recently watched the clip again. From
Yeah, it's
Funny
not till you hear it the
yeah.
second time that you catch
Yeah.
on.
I didn't know about it. I had to look that up.
Fucking even
Yeah,
that dude that
I never
does all
seen it
of
before.
Roddy
People
Rich's
just kept on
songs.
saying it was Joe-
I forgot what it's.
Yeah.
I think was it.
It's just a fucking clip from Living Color, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, nah, dude. Producers are fucking making bank.
Yeah.
I was reading an article about them and how like they're more popular now.
Yeah.
And they're like not what do you call them, like artists, I guess. Artists like to stick to like how those stick to one now, and it's like how they've really taken over the game. Where it's
I mean,
like before it would be like a music group that the label provided. They're like, oh, this is who's gonna produce you because he's our guy. As to where now it's like these dudes are off the street and they're like they just give it their name off of their credit.
I mean, you could back then they would switch producers and shit like that.
Yeah, because it was a label thing where it was like the label was like, oh, we don't like the sound of this. We're gonna have this guy work on your shit, and it was like, oh, okay.
I mean, with some bands, I don't think I'm aware of that. I mean, other bands.
Oh, and it was more of artists, not bands.
Oh.
Bands, obviously. Bands.
But Michael Jackson got had a hand pick of all the fucking producers.
Yeah,
because he's fucking Michael Jackson.
But even then, bands did the same thing too. They would hand pick their producers.
No, but bands is a
every
little bit
time
different.
Band would
Producer.
start out, they wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
They would always like the label or whatever would be like.
Yeah.
This is
It's usually not until you make it where it's like, oh, okay, now you have the right to be like, nah, I want this dude working on my shit. You don't get.
Once you're important enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
different bands have different experiences.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of
Yeah.
like a bunch of the SoundCloud rappers and like the up and coming rappers. They'll usually get like one hit off of a producer, but most of their music's produced by just some random people.
Oh yeah, it's just like some shit on YouTube they found.
Yeah. And then usually they'll get that one beat that.
What's that
they'll
same shit
have
with
the-
fucking Juice WRLD? When he found Lucid Dreams, he just found that shit on YouTube by Nick Mira or whatever.
Bro, that song was stolen. Fucking shit.
yeah, by
my heart.
Strings, fucking Strings. What the fuck?
It's the shape
Fucking
of
Sting.
my heart.
Yeah,
Beautiful, man.
That's a good fucking guitar little.
I fucking love
melody.
dude. Sting's music is just so weird but good.
Well, the guy Sting is just really good. He writes songs like really fucking good. Roxanne.
He's like British, no?
Yeah, he's some British fucking guy. I think he's Australian.
Sting?
Is he Australian?
Yeah, Sting.
He might be
Fuck
Australian.
is Sting.
You never heard of Sting?
Roxanne, fucking
He basically-
the
police and shit
Yeah,
like
the
that.
police. Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
He's a-
I guess I just don't know names.
that's his personal name. Yeah.
That's his,
probably
his
why,
artist
yeah.
name. When he like broke off with
Yeah,
fucking.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay.
fucking.
I don't even know play guitar. I
So
thought he was
good.
just a bassist, and then that was.
Nah, he's good. But anyway, yeah, producers, man.
Good shit,
Because
dude.
people who write songs, they do good shit, you know. People
That
who are
dude, even
songwriters-
ghostwriters make a lot of money. But
Songwriters are.
I feel like they don't make as much.
I feel like it's awkward though, right? Because like, imagine you're the producer sitting down with the writer, and you're like, the fucking artist isn't even there. Like they're not involved. Because you're like, okay, let's make this person a couple mil real quick. Let's make an entire album for this guy or girl, whatever. And then they go in the
Yeah, that's
studio and they're
cool.
like, here's the lyrics, here's the beat I made, and go ahead and just do it.
But see, that's what sucks. Because even artists, I think artists get more robbed than producers. Because producers get paid for what they do, and that's it. Because like, producer doesn't own the song. They didn't really make the song. Like, it's not really their song. So it's like they don't really need to get money from like plays and all that. As to where artists who like, it's more of their song basically. They get like fucking 2% of their music,
Yeah, I
which
saw.
is kind of fucked. But
They get like half for the merch, and like they get most of the money for the tours though.
yeah, well, that's because that's more of their shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, they actually
That's
pay for those.
yeah, that's all they're planning.
That's up
But
to
yeah,
them.
for like the streams and all that, I think they get like
Yeah, yeah.
2 cents a stream, which is fucking crazy.
I like Spotify, but that's because
Yeah.
of fucking Spotify and
Yeah, isn't that crazy? You get 2 cents a stream.
yeah. I mean, people listen to that shit every day, so I get yeah.
Well, they do
but-
that. They give you the actual payment, and then they actually give you a fucking like a loan, where they give you they'll shoot you with $2 million.
But do you know how much
and you have
fucking
to budget
Spotify's
that.
making off those streams and all that? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
The,
they
the
got
music
I
industry,
don't-
the music industry is fucking rich.
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
obviously, because it's a select few who get
Yeah.
to be in it. You know?
It's fucking insane, dude.
I remember I was reading this article.
Even the podcast
talking
game.
about how.
the podcast game, right?
Dude, there's a bunch of
Uh,
people arguing their contracts. They want more money for their podcast.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm
I mean,
like,
because
fuck.
podcasts are becoming more like relevant now.
Well, yeah, because the whole quarantine, you can't really go out. So now, like, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's
But
the
I mean,
reason why
even
this one-
before that, it's been. you
yeah.
know,
Well, yeah,
coming
your
up,
daily
but-
commute to work and all that.
Yeah. But the thing I was reading is that they were saying like, oh, you know, these huge artists are losing money on like not being able to tour, and I was like, I mean, I feel bad for the small artists that they're actually
Yeah.
affected by it, but like, who fucking cares if some literal multi-millionaire can't fucking go on a tour? You're like he's struggling or some shit.
That's true. And even then, if you were crafty, you would be able to make it out. Like Travis Scott, I don't think he was big enough to be doing like. I think like when he did the Fortnite collaboration, I don't think
Yeah.
it was like. I think like any other rapper could have really done that. Like it didn't have to be Travis Scott.
I mean, the thing is,
I think the fact that he just took advantage-
he just peaked,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
that's,
and
yeah,
so they were like, all right, let's go.
yeah. But like if you got any other rapper, I feel like they would probably have done just as good. Where it'd be like, oh my god, this rapper's on Fortnite.
But who though?
But
It
it's just
wouldn't
a-
really work. Like if you got Drake
Who
there, it'd
are
be
you gonna
like,
put fucking
No,
Kendrick?
it'd be
Yeah,
weird.
if you put Kendrick, that shit would have went off. If you put Drake, that should
I
probably
don't like
still would have popped
it's because
off.
Travis is still young. He's still in his 20s, so
Like
they just
everyone,
wanted
like
a fucking
it's just
rapper
because
that.
Fortnite, the people who own Fortnite know that Travis Scott has a large fan base that are
Children.
children
Yeah.
and young adults.
That's true.
And Drake is like a lot more.
He's very
mature.
marketable. Fucking every shoe he
not.
wears.
Drake is
Yes.
more mature.
Fucking
yeah.
like 12-year-old girls listen to Drake.
Okay, I mean that's not to say that no fucking any child isn't listening to Drake, but I'm saying like fucking.
I don't think he's more mature than fucking Travis Scott. I think he has like adult listeners, but I think they're adult listeners out of.
Wait, are you saying he's mature like himself? Or his fan
no,
base?
his fan base is more mature.
Oh, okay.
I would say his fan base.
Oh, yeah, no, his fan base is not
because
that
not
mature.
only that, they came from 2009. People have been growing up with fucking Drake, and all those people are now in their fucking 20s. And for the most part, I think younger people are listening to people like fucking Travis Scott or like.
But everyone listens to Drake. I mean, I think that there's more hate for Drake now, but.
Yeah.
Everybody listens to Drake, yeah. But I'm saying
that's what's crazy about Drake is that just
mature.
as like as much as popularity as he has like as much as negative. Like, have you seen the shit where he's been booed off stage and shit, or like people won't go hype for him?
Yeah,
that shit's always
Flagnog or whatever.
There's been
Oh,
multiple.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was one. I think that was the most popular just because it was really hyped
Like Tyler
up.
said above.
Yeah, because it was like oh, we have a mystery guest. Like oh,
They all thought it was Frank Ocean.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
who's the
thought it was
mystery?
Frank Ocean.
But no, there was other
Very
ones where like he's
excited
shown
for
up to like some of I think it was it Rocky? I don't know, some other people's concerts. They never really show who. They just show like him at the concert, and then the people just go silent. And he'd be like, "All right, yeah, if y'all aren't down with this, then fuck it." And yeah, and then just shit like that. But then for every one of those videos, he has a video where it's like he'll get introduced and everybody will just go crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's a fucking trip how much hated he is, but then how much love he is. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you see that with any other rapper.
Well, anyways,
It's fucking
guys,
popular.
True.
it's
It's fucking
been
Drake.
actually over an hour now.
What is
recording.
it? I can't count.
I think we're
It
like
says I hear 61 minutes.
and shit like that.
We're
Okay.
1 minute over.
Yeah, a minute over
Minute
now.
over.
It's been over an hour now.
Been over an hour. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
Gonna cut it here.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it here.
This
though.
is a Project Dropout. You can check us out on Anchor, Spotify, Instagram, and fucking Twitter.
Oh, we have an Instagram now?
We had it. What
You
the
said
fuck?
this last week. You said exactly the same thing.
Fuck.
Our handle is Project
Damn, I'm not on this shit.
Project_Dropout. That's for Instagram and Twitter. You can also catch us on Anchor. Already said that though.
Fucking
Peace
like
out.
and subscribe. Fucking comment.
Leave a
whatever.
comment, dude. Fuck you.